Hello, welcome to the classroom. Sue, come out and say hi to our friends. Look, they're back. Or if you're new here, my name is Miss Kathy, this is Sue, and today we're going to be learning about letter C. C is for cow, Sue, and cows give us milk. Do you like to drink milk? You do? I do too, especially chocolate milk. What about you? Do you like to drink milk? Well, today that's what we're going to talk about, and we're even going to do a milk science experiment. It's called Magic Milk. So let's get started right away. Sue's going to sit down because before we begin, we need to do our class job. We have to feed Fred. That's our class pet. Every time you come to class, we have to take care of our pet. And now it's time for our letter of the day. Today's letter is C. Does your name have a letter C in it? If your name has letter C, stand up. If your name has letter C, stand up. If your name has letter C, if your name has letter C, if your name has letter C, stand up. Well, this is what C looks like, and we're going to decorate the letter C today by cutting some paper. So if you don't want to cut paper to decorate your C, you could also use a crayon, and you could color, because crayon and color both start with letter C, just like cut. So those are some ideas for decorating your letter C, and decorating the letter helps us to recognize the letter later. So what letter is this? It's letter C. And now that we can recognize it, we'll practice writing it. To make a letter C, all you have to do is curve around. Just curve around like that. Let me show you what letter C looks like on handwriting paper. And parents, you can get a copy of this handwriting paper at my website. The link is below. You're going to curve around to make big letter C, upstairs and downstairs. So start near the top, curve up, touch the ceiling, and all the way down to the green carpet and around. Curve around, upstairs and downstairs. Curve around. Okay, you can pause and practice, or you can practice more later. Now we're going to talk about the little letter C. All the letters have two, a big and a small letter. So take a look at small c. It looks the same, it's just smaller. So let's do it again. This is small c, just curve around. Now if you're using handwriting paper to practice today, small letters belong downstairs. So you need to find the stairs. Here they are. And that's the line where little small c goes. Curve around on that line. Double check. Are you on the right line? Do you see the stairs? Okay, that's where you make little c or small c. Curve around. Curve around downstairs. Well, I know that you are doing a terrific job listening and learning and practicing, so I'm going to cheer for you. Thank you very much, and I'm also going to give you a sticker for your handwriting paper because I know you're going to be practicing those C's. Well, it's time now to talk about the sound that C makes. Now that we can recognize it and we know how to write it, C makes this sound. K, k, k. Can you try to make that sound too? K, k, k. You kind of have to take the back of your tongue and it kind of comes up. K, 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 k. You try. K, k, k. C says k, 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 as in cut. Can you pretend that your fingers are scissors? K, k, k. All the letters have hand motions. We learned about A. A was for achoo. And then we learned about B. B, 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 like popping bubbles. And today's hand motion is C for cut. Well, let's play a little game. I'm going to say some words, and if the word starts with k, 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 the letter C sound, I want you to moo like a cow. Okay? Remember, we're listening for k, k, k at the beginning. The first word is cat. K, 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 cat. Moo. The next word is cup. K, k, cup. Moo. The next word is bin. B, b, bin. No, that doesn't start with C. That starts with b, 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 letter B. The next word is can. K, k, can. Yes, moo. The next word is dog. D, d, dog. No, that starts with letter D. That's the letter we'll learn tomorrow. Try this word. K, k, car. K, k, car. Yes, moo. And the last one, cow. K, k, cow. Yes, moo. Very, very good. Well, cows live on farms. That was all of our letter time for today. Now it's time for math, and we're going to help Farmer Brown. Cows live on farms, and here's Farmer Brown, and we're going to be working on number 1 this week. This is the number 1, and this is the word one, O-N-E. That's the word form of the number 1. How many horses can you see? Let's count. 1. Let's practice writing number 1. 1. 1. Start at the top and go straight down to the bottom. Parents, you can get a copy of the lesson plan and worksheets at my website. Again, the link is below. O-N-E. And these are free downloads. The handwriting sheet and the blank alphabet, all of those things, the lesson plans you can get for free. Okay, this is the word 1, O-N-E. And now we're going to draw 1 dot, and then this space says draw 1 thing. Now you can draw anything you want to. I'm going to draw 1 ice cream cone with the cherry on the top. So there you have it. Farmer Brown can count to 1, and so can we. Well, it is time for us to talk about the color that we've been working on this week, and I have a milk pail. A farmer uses a pail to collect all the milk from the cows. What color is this pail? It's red. Very good. R-E-D, red. R-E-D, red. I can spell red. I can spell red. Fire trucks are red. Stop signs are red too. R-E-D. R-E-D. And this milk pail is red. The shape that we're working on this week is a circle. And take a look at the top of this milk pail. What shape is that? It's a circle. A circle is round all the way around with no sides and no corners. Let's look at the bottom of this milk pail. What shape is this? It's a circle. Very, very good. Well, next it's time for music. And for music today, we're singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. We're going to do 1 verse, but you could do lots of verses and keep singing later today. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Well, cows give us milk, and we're heading over to the science table to do a fun milk magic experiment. Let's go. For science today, I have some milk right here. That even says milk. I'm going to pour it into a plate. Okay. And then I'm going to add some food coloring to the plate. C is for color. There's a letter C right there. What color am I using? What's this color? Blue. So let's put some blue dots on there. And then what color is this? Green. Good. Green, green. Okay, and what color is this? Red. Almost out of red. And then what color is this? Yellow. Okay, so now why didn't the colors spread out? Why didn't they make the milk all colorful? Why did they stay together like that? Well, milk is made of molecules, and the molecules are stuck tightly together. We're going to try to see if we can unstick the molecules. I'm going to be using some dish soap to unstick those milk molecules. When the molecules unstick and spread apart, it's going to spread apart the color too. I'm going to be putting just a little bit of that dish soap in another little container, and I'm going to use a Q-tip to touch that and get some of that soap onto my Q-tip. And now watch what happens when I touch the colors with this soap. Look at that. They start to spread out. The colors are spreading because that soap is making the milk molecules start to spread out and move. Look at those. Look at them go. So that's pretty cool. The milk molecules spread out, and when they did, they took the colors with them. Okay, that was our science experiment for today. And now it's time for art. Today for art, we made a cow crown. And Sue is modeling our cow crown right now. So you can color and cut and put together your crown. And if you don't want to do the one that's with the lesson plan, you could even make your own by just taking strips of paper and coloring some black dots. And you're going to just, may I, Sue? You're going to just fix it with some glue, put those two sides on, and make it into a circle so that it goes around your head. So that was our art project today. We made a cow crown. I hope you've had a great time today with letter C. Join us tomorrow for letter D. D is for dinosaurs. Goodbye. Have a great rest of your day, everyone.